I think I'm working backwards. I'm live up here. But let's see. I'm live on YouTube. Oh, God. That's Instagram. Y'all, this is what I do every day. I got to figure out a solution. Hey, y'all. All right. So don't go anywhere at all. Let me fix this. Where are we? We there. Okay. Don't go anywhere because somebody has asked me a question and I got to answer it. So stay so you can hear the question that they asked. All right, family. Welcome. So excited for today. All right, so let's do it. I am 10 minutes late, but we still going to put the timer on the clock. I don't have the timer over here. All right, so let's get it. This is 15 minutes live questions and answers with your CEO 3 times. The real Elisa Applewhite. So I'm hitting play over here. There we go. All right. And I am the real Elisa Applewhite. And the episode we're going to talk about today is episode 81. That's not that one. Oh, God. We talked about that one already. Give me 1 second, y'all. I'm working in my back office here. Instagram, you can see me definitely. Where is it? Oh, man. Where is it? Oh, right there. Okay. So it's episode 82. I'm working in the back office. As y'all can tell, I just wasn't prepared today. I apologize, though. So episode 82, how do you register for a foreign entity license? All right, this is a good one. This is a really, really good one because people ask me this all the time. So again, for people who didn't see the question, how do you register for a foreign entity license? All right, so let's get to the banners. Boom, 82. So people ask me this question. I am the real Elisa Applewhite, your CEO 3 times. Why do I go live Monday through Friday? Y'all, it's simple. People keep asking me questions. They ask me questions. They DM me, text me, call me, ask me questions about healthcare staffing, about business, about being a mom, being a wife. And I just can't answer everybody's question, right? So when I do have the moment, I would like to give people at least 10 to 15 minutes of my time. So I said, what you can do is answer all these thousands of questions live, one at a time, giving people 3 points of views on what you think can help answer this question so we can give you value for your life. And this can help you in your business and in your life, right? So that's why we go live Monday through Friday. Saturdays and Sundays, you get recordings, but we're always here at 12 o'clock. Today I was here at 12:10. Again, my apologies, but we're always here at 12 o'clock. And you can always get a recording or you get a lot live Monday through Friday. But keep asking questions, like keep bringing them, because the more questions you ask, the better content that we have to give to everybody. All right. So why do they call you CEO 3 times, y'all? This is a big explanation, right? I have 3 companies. So me and my husband have 3 companies. The first one is called Top of the Line Healthcare Staffing, where we staff medical professionals in hospitals, doctors' offices, and nursing homes. Then we have TOTLH's Heart to Go Inc. This is our nonprofit, right? This is our baby that helps medical professionals with rental assistance, car payment assistance, childcare assistance, credit education, financial literacy. So this is the baby we want to grow off the roof, right? So I'm really focused on growing this baby off the roof. All right, and company number 3, The Real Elisa Applewhite Consulting. This has brought you questions and answers live with your CEO 3 times. The Real Elisa Applewhite, which is me. And we don't only just do lives, right? So the consulting company is a huge company itself, where we teach everyday people like you how to build a staffing agency from ground to government. We also teach medical professionals how to be the best medical professional they could potentially be. We partner with hospitals and nursing homes, and help them learn how to retain their staff, right? We have a lot of things going. We have the podcast, I can't forget it, called Beyond the Scrubs Podcast, where we take everyday medical professionals and everyday patients and literally listen to their stories and get it out, right? And then we started this thing, which I thought was so cool. We actually meet perfect strangers on the street and listen to their stories as either a patient or healthcare. So you will be seeing those in the shorts. So make sure you're checking out those in the shorts, because you will be seeing that. So we do that. We also have started, I'm telling you, this consulting company is huge, it's growing. So we also have started to go into middle schools and high schools to teach everyday children about credit, wealth building, stocks and bonds, and building a business, and mental, right? They're being the best mental health that they can potentially be. Right. So we are doing a lot here in the consulting company, and I'm just so excited about it, because it's just like growing. And I'm just like, slow down, but I can't, y'all. It's bad. I got it so bad. Like, it's just horrible. All right, let's get to it, because we got 10 minutes. All right, so this is episode number 82. How do you register for a foreign entity license? Before I answer this question, I was watching EYL, Earn Your Leisure, and Rashad Bilal. He was stating that people, business owners, or just people in general, that's always thinking about building wealth, and like when you are in your still place, you're still in your mind thinking about, how can I do this? How can I do that? Right? That's normal. He was stating that that was normal to feel when you are trying to accomplish a goal. So I give this to you, world, because I'm realizing that my craziness is normal, because that's what I think about all the time, right? I think about, how can I improve my business, my friendships, my marriage, my children's. I'm always thinking about how to improve it, and I'm distracted from the world, as far as TV and all this stuff, right? Because I'm thinking, how can I take my business to the next level? Because I know that when I take my business to the next level, not only do my family go to the next level, but my community goes to the next level, right? So I'm that insane person. That's me, definitely. So don't get offended if I'm talking to you, and then like we sitting down, we talking, all of a sudden I just pick up a book and start reading, or I just go off and start writing in my little book because I have thoughts, right? So but I still love you though. I just spend my time wisely. All right, so how do you register for a foreign license, a foreign entity license, right? This is important. So let's start off with this. What is a foreign entity license, y'all? So a foreign entity license is when you have a business license in the whatever state that you have, the original business state, right? So I have a state license in North Carolina to operate a healthcare staffing agency. But say if I want to do business in New York, or if I want to do business in Texas or California, I have to apply for a foreign entity license, right? It's just saying your business is foreign to this state that you're applying in, because you already have an initial state that you already are licensed in, right? So how do you register for a foreign entity license? I give you 3 points on how I think you can register for a foreign entity license if you have an original business license in a state. Okay, let's start that. So the first thing you got to have is you got to go to the state website. You have to have an original license in the state. So I have an original license in the state of North Carolina, and I want to apply for a license, which we have in New York. So we go straight to the state website in New York, the business website. So is normally the Secretary of State, right? So you can look up the Secretary of State in New York or whatever state you want to have that additional license in, right? So it's just a second license, a third license, fourth license, and then you can have multi-state license as well, but you just got to keep getting these state registrations. Now, I'm not sure if there is where you can pay for one license and get multiple states in healthcare staffing under one license. And I don't think that would be possible because the states would lose out on that revenue because each year you got to pay a state registration. Yeah, you got to pay it for each state that you're in. Okay, that's a whole nother conversation. So, but I'm going to tell you the way I know how to do it. So how I know how to do it is I go to a statewide website, right? And I went to the New York website and I said, look, this is what I want to do. So I register my company in New York. One of the things you want to look for if you are registering a state, if you're registering a business in another state, you want to Google and see if your name is already taken. There are websites. If you go into the state website as well and you put your company name in there, it'll tell you, hey, this company name is not able to use in this state. So then you can give your company a DBA. That's a whole nother conversation. Somebody definitely need to ask that question. What is a DBA, right? Do business as, all right? So you can register that company as a DBA in that state, meaning in the state of New York, I am in North Carolina, I am top of the line healthcare staffing, but in the state of New York, I'm just going to be top of the line healthcare or something, right? Whatever you do business as in that secondary name, if your name is not available in the state of New York, but because we top of the line healthcare staffing, it was available in New York, top of the line healthcare staffing. So what you do is you apply on that state website and you do all your registration, you answer their questions, anything that they require. The second thing that you definitely do is you pay for the registration. Now, every state is different. I think North Carolina was $125. I gave y'all that labor board tip. New York does the same labor board tip as well. Once you register your business in any state, you are required by their labor board to have a poster in the business if it's even if it's a physical business, right? So I mean, even if it's a virtual business, let me take that back. So you have to have that poster, right, where your employees can see it. And normally people will start sending you advertisements where they're like, hey, you would get that poster for $100. You get the poster for $60. You get the poster for $85. But if you register for your state, whatever state that is, and find out what state you're in, if you look up there at the end of the registration, it'll say to you, hey, click here to get your free labor board poster, right? So that'll save you additional money because you get your free labor board poster. You have your labor board poster, and every time you renew, they give you an updated labor poster. So that cuts out that middleman of people trying to sell you something, and it helps you for free. So pay for the registration. I can't remember how much New York was. We actually have somebody who registers all of our states, and they just tell me the price, and I just approve it. And like, okay, that's what it is to do business in it, but it's not expensive. Let me take that back because what's expensive to me might not be expensive to you. So it is under thousands of dollars, right? So it's probably $500 or $400, $300, but you can look it up and see how much it is before you even register. They give you the information like the frequent asked questions. They'll tell you this is how much it is. So you want to definitely make sure you are paying for your registration. And then 2, you want to follow the laws in the state. So this is so important. I almost missed this when I applied for my healthcare staffing agency. I can't get it out in New York. When we applied for it, they had this I was about to say ridiculous. Hey, it's ridiculous. Let's say New York is ridiculous. Why are we doing this for? So that you got to post this thing in the newspaper in the county that you register, right? So I was confused, and we asking the people like, why do I got to do a county? Why do I have to pick a county? I don't want to just work in the county. I want to work in the whole state of New York. When you do a foreign entity license in New York, in the state of New York, you have to pick a county, but that doesn't mean that you only do business in that county, right? It means that you are letting the state of New York know that you are starting a business here. So you got to do a publication. Now, I think we paid probably $500 for our publication, and this publication has to be in the newspaper in that particular county that you wrote on your application, and you pay for that publication. Now, there might be a free publication or a way to do it directly with the newspaper, but I just wanted to do it the appropriate way. So I just paid a company that does it. Like, this is all they do is publications for people, for new businesses and foreign entities that come in the state of New York. All right. So I can try to look that up for y'all if y'all need that. Just let me know if you need that company, because I can definitely look it up to see if you need it. But follow that law, because if I didn't follow that law, which was do the publication, I could not operate in New York, right? So I had to do an initial publication. All right, so let's go over it because we got 1 minute. Y'all know I'll be going forever. So how do you register for a foreign entity license? 1, you want to go to the state website and read. 2, you want to pay for your registration. Find out how much your registration is before you pay for it. And 3, you're going to follow the laws in the state. Now, what is one of the reasons why you should get a foreign entity license? Because you get to operate in other states. And you get to apply for different banks that are in those states that would not be in your state. That's a bar. I'm leaving that alone right there. So pick that up for you. If you ain't hear it, put it on repeat because I'm not saying that bar again. All right. So follow me on all social media platforms. All right, y'all. I'm The Real Elisa Applewhite. Follow me on all social media platforms at The Real Elisa Applewhite. Make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel now. Like, if you are following me on my Instagram, people back here, hey darling, if you're following me on any of my platforms, go follow me on YouTube right now. Hey, amazing. All right, so let's look at the comments really quickly. What is it?
Hi, baby.
Hey, baby, can you? Oh, you gotta get out the camera. All right, thank you so much. I cannot. This is my if y'all see my thumbnails, he is killing my thumbnails. Don't do that, Mama. You pushing the camera. He is killing my thumbnails. Amazing just woke up. Everybody know I have a 3-year-old. That's about to be 4 in 7 days. Praise Jesus. Yes, Lord. She about to be 4. She about to be 4. All right, so this is my thumbnail. This is my thumbnail guy. So make sure you check him out, Ramazan. He is awesome. Y'all seen these thumbnails? Let me show you these thumbnails. These thumbnails, they better. They're so much better. I'm just like, oh, look at me, looking professional. Here we go. All right, let me give a shout out to him. Follow him on Fiverr, y'all. He will definitely get your work done for you. All right, thank you for commenting, love. I appreciate that. All right, family. As always, I always end it. And on Instagram, people, y'all might have seen Amazing in the back, but I'm not sure. But I always end it with, look, I love you. I am so glad that you're here today. I am so, so glad. Let's see who gave me love. Buffy Steve. Hey, Buffy, how are you? Thank you for watching. Love her, y'all. All right, so I'm so glad that you're here today. I'm so glad that you chose to be live with me today, because you didn't have to, but you chose to be here. And I'm so glad that you woke up today and you're breathing. And I promise you, if nobody else tells you this, I love you. I love you, and I don't even know you. But I promise you, the type of love that your creator has for you and the relationship you need to build with him will have you feeling more stable than any human, any spouse, any child, any mother or father. Go build your relationship with your creator, y'all, so you can have the love that is just like everlasting, and the peace that comes with it. Can't explain that enough. The peace that comes with it is so amazing and it's so unexplainable. All right. So definitely until tomorrow, I'm going to be on time. I'm going to have my stuff done. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye-bye. Oh, we're not ending this stream. What we leaving them with? What we leaving them with? We're going to leave you with this one. Bye. Healthcare is affected by everything, right? You could be walking and have a stroke or have a heart attack. Now you are in the healthcare system, right? You can just all of a sudden start having mental issues, and now you're in the healthcare system, right? You could be minding your business and somebody can come in and shoot you or hit your car or something like that, and now you are in the healthcare arena. And this is why healthcare is so important to me, because to me it matters who's at the bedside, right? So I always say to people, it doesn't matter to me that I have a nurse that say, hey, I'm a nurse or I'm a CNA, and they show up at the building, right? That doesn't show me their integrity. Their integrity, their accountability, their professionalism, it shows when the door is closed. That is how you know how true a person is to their mission of being a healthcare professional, right? It's how they treat the patients with the doors closed. And my goal is to help to educate healthcare staffing owners and also medical professionals, and again hospitals, on how to help medical professionals get back to that mindset of how to treat people when the door is closed.